Okay, so as you see in the title, a girl. Well, I think it's a girl. Don't take my word for it. I think it's a girl. So my little girl's ultrasounds. But it might be a boy. Like I said, don't take my word for it. I actually really don't know. I'm just calling it a girl because I really do believe that it's a girl. Like, I think, you know. But I also thought he was a girl at first. But then they were like, oh, it's a boy, so don't take my word, okay? Don't take my word. Don't take my word. So anyways, this, first of all, I'm not going to show you that one. This is my boyfriend's baby book. Cute, huh? It's a little adorable thing. There's really not much in it. Like, there's not much information in it. Which is fine and all, but so I want to try to do it in the order, but I do not see a date on this thing. I don't think they put dates on here, so I'm just gonna. Let me scared. Okay, so that was my boyfriend and his mother's tummy. Boyfriend. I don't have my baby book, so, or my ultrasounds or anything, so I can't really show you guys. But look at how cute he is, all curled up in there. And this is when I found out he was a little boy. And then here's his little feet. Little feet. So cute. So that is my boyfriend's ultrasounds. Someone just left. Somebody else, the neighbors or something. And I really gotta clean up this baby book. But this is my son's baby book. This is little Austin's baby book. Hey, Austin. Hey, baby. He's over there in his playpen. But that's one of his ultrasound pictures. This little tiny little bitty thing. So that was like the first ultrasound I went to go get. So here, come on. So here's this one. Little tiny little baby Austin. Here's the profile pictures. Cute and adorable. Here you can see the umbilical cord too in this one. It's kind of bent. Yeah, that little thing right there, that's the umbilical cord. Cute. Cute. And then this one, there's like this one right here. And then there's these down here. Excuse me. And then there's these right here. Long thing of pictures. So I'm just gonna. And this is my son. This isn't the one that I'm pregnant with now. This is the one that I had in December. I had a baby in December of last year, 2017. I was about to say this year, but it was last year. It's 2018 now. And this is when they found out that little dude is a boy. Little dude. So, these are my son's ultrasounds. And his baby book is just the cutest. It's golden and black and white, and you can see like even the paper on the edges are golden. And then I'll show you some of his, but it does have like some personal information in it. So, of course, this is the page about mommy, like about me. And then you put photos on this side of me. And then about his father, which he still has to fill in and put pictures of him. And then the story of me and him, how we met, our first date, when we got engaged, which technically we haven't really got engaged yet, but that really looks like it hurts. And our wedding day, we haven't got married yet, so, and then just photos of us like at our date or getting married, getting engaged, you know, just pictures of us two together. And then my family tree and like the mother's family tree and the father's family tree. And this is what it looks like. It's so cute. And then this page is all about me being pregnant, about how we found out, how we felt. We first told who we celebrated by, whatever. And then we have, you know, his first photo shoot, which was his first ultrasound. So we're gonna probably like take like a scan of it through a printer, like copy it, and then paste it in here too. So visiting the doctor. His doctor's name, of course, Terrell Perry, which is my pediatrician. We first heard his heartbeat. It was around when I was 8 weeks pregnant. I felt him kick for the first time. Actually, it was weird. It was on the first day of his 5th month of me being 5 months pregnant. They found out I was a boy or a girl. Well, it says right here because this is when we found out. On the 29th of August. Yeah, August. I had to count. I'm so stupid. August 29th, 2017 is when we found out that he was in fact a little boy. And then I have to put a picture of when I was pregnant on the next page. I liked eating like my cravings. I felt blank when I was pregnant with him. Mommy and daddy prepared for my arrival by blah blah blah. My baby shower, the date, the location, the host, the games that were played, the guests that came, and the gifts that they gave. So, and then pictures of his. We don't really have an invitation thing to my baby shower. So what I'm probably gonna do is just put like a picture of us at the baby shower right here. And then it said, I was born December 13th, 2017 at 5:28 p.m. It's going to say where he was delivered. His labor began, or my labor began at the story of my labor. He was 6 pounds, 14 ounces, 19 inches. The people that were in the delivery room with me were blank, 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 blank. And then it says, here I come. So I want to put a picture of him at the hospital right here. Yeah, if you see that on the center of my mouth, it really hurts. Just ignore it. I don't even know what the hell it is. My parents named me Austin Andrew Lynn Parker. They picked that name because Austin is my boyfriend's middle name. Andrew was, of course, my dad's first name, but he lost his ways and doing bad things, but he was once a good man, so, once. Anyway, Wayne is, my boyfriend's brother's middle name, my boyfriend's dad's middle name, and my boyfriend's dad's middle name. So they all three have the same name. It's, 3 generations of boys. So yeah, that's why. And then Parker, of course, because it's Skylar's last name. Look at his little feet when he was born. And this is his birth announcement. I'm probably just going to, I'll think of something to put right there because I don't really have a birth announcement. All the visitors that were at the hospital, all the gifts that were brought, and the guests, everything. Home sweet home. He was 2 days old when we brought him home. I cannot tell you my address. Bringing him home, we felt, to be honest, we kind of didn't want to bring him home. We wanted to stay at the hospital. We wanted to, I don't know, it's weird. We just wanted to bring him to a house that we could call our own. But this isn't our house. So he did sleep in the bed with us for a while there. The color of the room that he slept in was white, of course. When he got home, he spent most of his time sleeping, which was really good. Usually babies don't do that. A picture of the home we're going to put here. The major events that happened when he was born, the price of a couple of things, the first time for everything, his first bath, his first laugh, his first word, his first crawl, his first trip outside, and his first steps. And other first things that he did. These are a few things of, his favorite things. Favorite food, toy, games, animals, color, place, books, song, and babysitter. I'm his favorite babysitter. What do you mean? And then put a picture of a few of his favorite things, like him with his favorite things. This is kind of the grow chart. I do need to put some in here, because the last one I had was in February. So I kind of need to get updated on that, which the doctor still probably has records. First he did sleep about 12 hours every night. He would sleep a good long time. He would wake up a couple of times, but most of the time he'd be asleep. But when my sleeping pattern changed to like 8 or 9 hours, so like just the normal, how everyone sleeps. So one thing that helped me sleep was when we were holding him and sleeping in the bed with us, putting me in his star sleeper, which we don't have anymore. I love that thing so much. I wish we had it back, but we can see about getting another one. It played music and everything. I love sleeping in this position. We did try to put him on his back a lot, and we got him to do it very well. But then, of course, when he was old enough, we did start putting him more on his stomach. So there's that. His first solid food was applesauce. So just normal applesauce. His favorite foods are sweet potatoes, corn and green bean mix, and pears. So those three are his favorite foods. The first time he drank from a cup was, he's never really drank from a cup, like without a lid. He's drinking out of a sippy cup now, but it's technically not like a cup. So, he never learned to use a fork yet. Funny story about me and food. Well, I have one now. Every time that I feed him, he likes to stick his hands in his mouth, grab some of the food, and like slap it on his tray. And he'll sit there and play with his food. Like, it's weird. Now, I don't have a picture with him in his first bath. I actually don't have a picture with him taking a bath at all, but I'm still going to take one and put it in here. Although it won't be his first, it'll still be a picture. Which I'm mad, I should have got. But his first haircut, I don't know, I did not like cut his hair until like a very long time. The first time Mommy and Daddy cut my nails. Oh, I'm sorry. First time we cut his nails. We never really cut his nails either, so. The first time I brushed my teeth, which he's never brushed his teeth yet. I want to ask his doctor what stuff he used or whatever. And then, here we go, his first birthday, which is about to come up, you guys. So we're gonna put like where we celebrated it at. We had fun by blah blah blah, like what we did. The friends that were there, there's not really gonna be any of friends there. There's really gonna be like family, so other guests. So just write the guests and the gifts, and then have like pictures of his first birthday, his second birthday, and third, and then fourth and fifth. And then when he starts going to school and meeting other people, we're going to put him and his friends right here. Some of the favorite friends were. And then activity time. His favorite activities and classes were. I especially liked. I don't like. And then put pictures here. And then school days. His first day of preschool, I went to my outfit the first day. My teacher was. During the days, my favorite activity was friends I met at school, put a picture. And then the same thing for kindergarten. And then art I made in school. We're going to put his art he made all right there. His first holiday. Yeah. His first holiday was Christmas. We celebrated it by, his grandparents on his father's side. Which I gotta erase that and write something, because it said we celebrated it by people that were there. His nana, his papa, his great nana, his great uncle. I'm probably gonna erase this too. His Aunt Kaylee, Aunt Kate, Uncle Sean, me, and his father. And he received a blanket and a suit for a couple of clothes. Like 3 pairs of clothes. This year it's going to be different. Because he's going to be a 3-year-old and he's going to want more things. So me and Daddy's going to step on that a little more. My special memories of that day is getting to be with Mommy and Daddy. And then other special memories, you just post pictures right here. Put pictures down. Other special memories right here. Put pictures. Okay, me and my family. Gonna put a big picture right there. And then that's it for his baby book. There's still a lot that I have to write in it, so. And now for these ultrasounds, the ones that you've all been waiting for. This is the baby in my tummy. Look, so cute. That is the baby in my tummy. We don't yet have a baby book for the baby in my tummy, but we will soon have a baby book for the baby in my tummy. Now, if it's a girl, I want her theme to be kind of like pink camo, or I don't know. I want to think of a theme for her, and I want to get like a cheap camo once my boyfriend gets paid again, because, you know, I would put all this stuff back up in this book, and I'm gonna put hers in here for now until we actually get her a baby. But that concludes everything for this video. I hope you guys have a great day, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe this video and turn on the notification bell. And if you want to, comment down below what you think it's gonna be, a girl or a boy. And comment below what letter you think the name is gonna start with, if it was to be a girl or a boy. Alright, toodles. Mwah.